What I'm going to show you is one of the neater features of our point of sale, and that's how to automatically email reports at the end of the day to the owner or to whoever needs the reports. First thing you got to do is set up your email so the system knows your information. Go into File, System Defaults, Company Setup. When you're in Company Setup, no one else on the system can do anything, so this is something you have to do after hours, because when you go into Company Setup, it locks down all the files. So once in Company Setup, this is where your name and city and street and phone number and all that stuff is. You want to come over to Email Options. Set up your email address. Does your server require authentication? Most of them do nowadays. Put in your port, your SMTP, your email login, and your email password. Most of this stuff's available from your IT guy or your website provider or your email processor. You can also set the system that any email that comes out of the point of sale is automatically CC'd to you. Once this is all set up, hit this to test it, and you should receive an email to this address that the system is all working. If you don't receive an email to this address after hitting testing, something's wrong. Some email accounts, like Gmail, will not allow you to bounce off of their email server. So you may have to look around for an email server that will allow you to bounce off. Now I know GoDaddy does, because that's who we use. So once this is set up, you want to close out of here, go back into Stations, and in the PDF Internet SQL Multi-Store button, or page I should say, down the bottom right is an end of day automatic email reporting system. Click that. And if this station is going to send out an email, which is usually your manager, it leaves the last of the night, click this, use end of day auto email system. Select which report you want sent out, and it'll either be sent out as a PDF or an Excel report. So depending on how you click these is what selects them. Clicking this sends an Excel and a PDF. And once you get to point of sale, you'll be able to go through and see what these reports do. Daily money is how much money you made, costs and everything. Z readings is your cash drawer amounts, credit card breakouts, hourly sales analysis. Irregularities is that shows clerks that have done something that's not normal. In other words, you have, say, 5 clerks, and through the day, you know, they'll back out of an invoice once or twice or 3 times, but then you have one clerk that's backing out 20 or 30 times. That's kind of weird. So this report here will tell you about that. Department income analysis, salesperson commissions, invoice log will show you all the invoices done for the day. Inventory activity will show you all the items sold for that day, and any items sold below cost. And you don't want to be selling items below cost. Here's your options: send PDF report files to below email. Erase the local PDF after sending. In other words, you don't want your clerks or anybody to see your PDF on how much money you make. And ask before sending. What this does is pop up a window and say, do you want to send it now? Normally leave that unchecked. The system will send it automatically. Send CSV file to the below email. This is if you want to import it into some other program like QuickBooks or something. Leave CSV files and zip on local drive. If you want to leave those files on your computer, leave this checked. But if not, uncheck it. That way nobody can get to it. You do need to put in a password and the time of day to send the report. So if, say, you close at 8, you might want to set this at 8:05, which at 8:05 would be 12:20:05, because you have to use 24-hour format. Email to, put in who you're emailing it to, and if you want to CC copy, you could do that too. So you might want to send it to the owner of the store and maybe your accountant or something like that. You can test the system here. This email should get the test. And once that's done, at the end of the day, when the last guy signs off, this report will automatically generate and send out. It's a very cool report, and a lot of owners really love it. That's it on this.